So we had a snowboarding trip planned in Revelstoke this weekend, and we ended up taking a day away from everyone else to go snowmobiling. So we are renting snowmobiles, heading up Boulder Mountain, and we are gonna try and find some powder, and hopefully we have an awesome day.
I've only been sledding once before in my entire life in Saskatchewan, where it's dead flat. We're supposed to be meeting a guy with the sleds, and we don't know where that is, so Anderson's gonna figure that out. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little bit nervous. Because he grew up riding the sled every weekend at his lake, and I did not. Going the right way?
The wrong way. I've been to the mountains a couple times on a sled, snowmobiling. Mattson, I don't think has, right?
He's comfortable with this, and I know he's gonna wanna do hard trails, but I literally have no idea what I'm doing. So my number one goal today is to not crash. These are rentals. I've only been on a sled once before, and I have no idea what type of trails we're getting into, and I have no idea how hard it's gonna be.
It's a different adventure. It's something we both want to try, and we're in Revelstoke. That's one of the best places to snowmobile in the world, so we're gonna try our best. We're gonna try and have some fun, try not to die, and yeah, we'll see.
So we got the sleds, we got to the trailhead, and at first we just got to follow this windy road up to the top of Boulder Mountain. I was just kind of getting the feel for things, how fast I can take a corner, all that type of stuff. I was a little anxious getting out there. I was like, is this gonna be way over my head, or is it gonna be okay?
So we got to the top of the trail, things open up, there's some hills, some little bowls, good snow you can play in. We were doing a little practicing, getting used to the sleds, right? Just trying to teach Mattson how it's all about leaning. You gotta tip your sled over in order to turn, and if you want to ride a hill, you've got to be able to flip the sled over. So we spent the first few minutes doing that, just practicing. And then we just kept traveling. This area, when I got up there, it was way more wide open than I was anticipating. I was anticipating trails with maybe a little area that you could play around in, but this was wide open at the top of a mountain range. No trees really in your way. You can play wherever you want. And so I thought that was pretty awesome for a couple of guys that were beginners. There's no trees to hit. That's great. Pin it! I said pin it! Like you actually have to pin it. Yeah. Like squeeze the handlebars. Okay. You can make it up, no problem. When in doubt, throttle out.
We've gone about 30 kilometers. I think I flipped my sled 3 times. I'm learning. It's frustrating though. I get pissed off. And then I yell at Anderson, what should I do? And he says something that I can't hear. Yeah, figure it out. I'm like, I don't fucking know. But I'm figuring it out.
You are.
Slowly, very slowly.
So we ended up having a wicked day today, like bluebird skies, and having the sun shining when you're up on those mountains makes such a difference in being able to see the snow that you're riding on. Otherwise, it's so hard to tell whether you're gonna hit a bump or you're gonna hit a drop or you're gonna flip the sled. You could see all the contours in the snow. Sometimes they just jump out at you. And Mattson ended up finding a really big hole that he probably could have avoided. What do you have to say for yourself?
Well, came out of nowhere.
I don't know how he found it, but he slid in there. I'll help you.
I like to be good at things I do, and I got stuck a lot today. I wanted to be better, but I just wasn't.
It took a little bit of effort to get it out, but when in doubt, throttle out.
All in all, had a blast. And especially after the first couple hours, once I kind of got a feel for it a bit more, I was just way more confident, way more comfortable, and felt like I was starting to be with the sled, be one with the sled.
Mattson did unreal. slow getting used to it, but it is a big learning curve, and Matson picked up on it really quickly.
I didn't consider sledding like a sport before this. I had no concept of it. I thought it was like driving a car. You know, after today I have a different opinion because it was pretty humbling how terrible I was.
There's a few popular little bowls. I think this one was the Super Bowl, and there's a few little chutes that you can rip up. They are super steep.
Wow, good for him. Good luck.
You filmed it?
Well, I tried.
Chad?
It's pretty far away.
I just need to go for it.
You made it though.
Pretty easy. It's just
Scary.
get over your fears.
Yeah.
Tune into ETA next time for another epic trip adventure. So back in 1903, in the middle of the night, this mountain behind us gave way and 110 million tons of rock slid down, killed almost 100 people, and it was devastating. We felt like just driving through the rubble and walking through it a little bit wasn't enough. We needed to get the full experience, so we wanted to hike all the way to the top of Turtle Mountain, and so that's what we're gonna do.